All right, boys and girls, in today's video, I'm going to show you how we install the plumbing for a washer machine here in Omaha, Nebraska to our plumbing code. Basically, what we got here is the Odie washer box. They make this in a couple different styles. They make it with a single lever that turns the hot and cold off. I like the two separate hot and cold ones. I like that you have options here to be able to move these valves around depending on how you want to plumb it. You could have the drain in the middle, this valve here, the drain over here, both valves there, whatever, but you need the hot on the left and the cold on the right according to our code. You can even flip this washer box upside down and use this as your drain and have your water valves, your water lines go up if you really wanted to. So a couple things with our code. This right here, this standpipe, you just follow my red dot. That has to be a minimum of 24 inches long, a maximum of 36 inches long. This is all done in 2-inch pipe. Our drain is 2-inch, our vent is 2-inch. That is all in our code. We cannot reduce down to 1.5 inches with either. This sanitary T fitting right here, this has to be a minimum of 6 inches off the floor, a maximum of 18 inches off the floor. I like to keep this T as low as possible to code and make this as long as possible, the standpipe, all right? I've seen where people have put these standpipes in too short, and when water kicks off, it'll actually back up out just because of the force. So I would rather see that standpipe a little bit longer than a little bit shorter. Like I said, we have to use a 2-inch vent for our washer machines. We cannot use quickie vents. Mechanical vents are not allowed here. This would go up into the attic and tie into other vents or even go out the roof. We have to support all our pipes 2-inch and less every 4 feet. We actually have to do it this way. 2x4s, they even want a coupling here so that this pipe cannot be pushed down. You know, some places allow that plastic strapping and all that. We can't use any of that, but this is how our inspectors like to see it, so we try to do it that way if we can. All right, pretty self-explanatory there, as far as that goes. Guys, you got to remember, a washer machine pumps water out at a high rate. It's not where you want to, reduce your pipes on. A toilet, a sink, a bathtub, all drained by gravity. A washer machine pumps water out. So it's the one fixture you really want to make sure you plumb correctly. Not that you don't want to do them all that way. All right, so try to stay with me here. So on the ground here, right, I got this 3-inch pipe. Obviously, it's not tied in, guys. We're in my shop, so before you all think this is in a house like you did on my other video, we're not. Basically, what our code says is that the 2-inch drain from the washer machine has to run independent to a 3-inch or larger. What that means is, let's say I had a laundry sink right here next to the washer machine. I cannot tie the drain for that laundry sink into this 2-inch drain. This has to be all by itself. So in this case, let's say this 3-inch pipe is hanging in your basement, or it's in the groundwork in the dirt, if you have a slab on grade house or in a crawl space. This 2-inch drain would connect right there. Independent, nothing else can tie in there. Now, on that 3-inch drain, let's say I'm tying into a horizontal drain like that, and I have a toilet that's also tied into this drain. I have to be 5 foot downstream right here from this toilet opening, okay? Let's say I can't get that. Let's say this is 3 foot. I would actually have to move my Y down a little to tie in. They want a 5 foot distance there from the center of there to there. That way the suds from your washer machine don't back up in your toilet. Trust me, if you're having a problem with that, whenever you wash your clothes, you get suds in a toilet, it's because they've got it too close together. It took them up to about 15 years ago. They changed our code and made us start moving that because people were complaining about having suds in their toilet. So they call it the sud zone. So anyway, just kind of showing you how we do it here. This is to our code. I know a lot of you always question that. There's a drawing straight out of the Omaha Plumbing Code book that shows, the above ground part. You have to go to other chapters to kind of look this stuff up. We cannot wet vent a washer machine into a toilet or any other fixture. They're very strict on how we plumb washer machines. They also make this box, guys, for those of you that can use PEX water piping. It's not legal here. They make this for CPVC. We solder everything. You know, that would be soldered right there directly onto these. You can actually thread a male adapter there, but we soldered. Oops, you can see how we just had those pushed up in there, right? Those are not solder joints, guys, so don't get on me. And yes, we use Type M copper here for everything. Frank's Plumbing, I think you comment all the time about that. You know, it's been working for 70 years here, so we're going to keep on doing it. So anyway, guys, I hope this kind of shows you just one example of how to plumb a washer machine. I feel this is a very good way, regardless of what other codes do. But anyway, I'm sure some of you will disagree. All right, everybody, feel free to comment below and have a great day.